Hey everyone, it's Kenji. Today we're going to be grilling some skirt steak and making a charred scallion and Anaheim sauce to go with it. So actually I already started charring my scallions. All these are whole scallions that I trimmed a little bit and then got over some really nice hot coal until it's nice and brown on both sides. I'm going to let this chili keep going a little bit. And then I've also got some lemon that I'm just going to grill on there as well. All right, so for our sauce, I'm going to start with those charred scallions and give them a chop. It's okay if we're a little bit rough with it. Okay, and so all that is going to go into a mortar and pestle here. I'm also going to get some cilantro. With cilantro, you know, the leaves and the fine stems are all going to be good in here. Actually, let me give them a quick rough chop first. You know, so we're going to make this kind of the way like a modern chimichurri would be made, you know, or like an Italian style salsa verde, where we're going to pound this stuff and then kind of emulsify it with a little bit of olive oil, as well as the acid from the lemon juice. All right, so some flat leaf parsley. This is also a place, you know, if you're into raw garlic, like you can get a raw garlic clove into that mortar and pestle before you start adding this other stuff. I think an anchovy would be a really nice addition, really nice potential addition as well. But today I'm going to keep it pretty straightforward with the lemon. You could use, you know, vinegar instead of lemon juice if you want, and sort of lean more in a real chimichurri direction. You could also swap out the herbs, you know, so fresh oregano, dried oregano, parsley, cilantro. You can put some chives in here. All right. I think we're pretty good on that chili also. Our lemons are nice and almost nice and charred. All right, let me get my capers out now. With capers, you know, when I chop capers, I always find that they roll around. I think I've showed this trick on a video before. I don't know, but I always like to take my capers and put them out on a paper towel like this first. You know, spread them out and then just give them like a little press. And that gets rid of the excess brine, but it also kind of flattens them so that they don't roll around quite as easily. Makes them easier to chop. All right, so we'll give those just a rough chop. And into our mortar and pestle. Finally, let me get that chili off of here. I'm not going to bother taking off the skin. I'm just going to let that kind of charred skin stay in there, and I think it'll give it also some nice flavor. All right, while I finish up this sauce, I'm going to get my skirt steak on. I got some nice hot coals there, so I'm just going to season. This is just a mix of salt and MSG, nothing else right now. I'm honestly not sure that this is skirt steak. I got it delivered from Whole Foods, and it looks to me more like maybe, I don't know, cuts of flat meat that have, because the grain is so long and it's running that way, which is just not something I'm used to seeing in skirt, but I'm sure it'll taste good either way. All right, season salt and pepper. Get it right over hottest part of the grill. And I'm going to just partially cover it. So I want to make sure that there's enough airflow in there that it stays hot. But we're going to try and capture a little bit of that heat back inside. Okay, so let's finish up our green sauce. Just going to take the seasoned ribs out of there. At least most of them. Okay, then we'll cut into strips. And then we'll cut across into dice. Alrighty, so now we're ready to get everything into the mortar and pestle and start our pounding. Alright, before we do that, let me take a look at my meat situation. Oh, starting to look good. Let me just gonna give him a little rotation so we get some more even browning on that first side. What is up with this strange cut of meat, whatever it is? Kind of curling up on us. Okay, let that keep going. All right, so I got my herbs and my capers and my chilies and my scallions in here, and a little bit of salt. And I'm just going to start kind of pounding it all together. Okay, and I'm not looking for like a complete puree or anything. I just want to give it a little pound to sort of start releasing some of the flavor from the herbs. Okay, I'm gonna get my lemon juice in there. Let's start with 2 of these and see where we land. I think we're good to flip. That one needs a little more. That guy needs a lot more. All right. All right, and now I'm just gonna pour some olive oil into there. Our goal is not like, like an emulsified, like mayo style thing, but the mortar and pestle will get everything really mixed nice and sort of creamy into like a sort of, semi-stable emulsion. Right. Give it a taste, see if it needs any more salt or more lemon juice. Tiny bit more acid. More olive oil. Wow, that's tasty. Let's see where our meat's at. I don't have a thermometer with me today. I would highly recommend using a thermometer. And for something like a thin skirt steak like this, I would stop it at around 115 degrees or so, and I think it'll kind of carry up from there. All right, while those last 2 finish up, I'm gonna slice up one of these guys. All right, so grain's running this way. You can see it oddly on this skirt steak, but you want to slice against the grain so that it's as tender as possible, and you want to steal that's pretty good. I also don't have my pepper mill out here, but I probably would have put a little black pepper on here. All right. Let me get this onto a plate here. Keep it nice and rustic. And we'll get some of that charred scallion sauce on there. Yeah. And there you go. It's like a very easy one grill, dish. Throw a salad on there or some other grilled vegetables, and that's a meal. All right, I don't have any forks, so we're gonna eat with spoons. Skirt steak, maybe. On the grill, we started with some. Oh boy, that tastes good. Started out charring some scallions and some Anaheim chilies over the hot side of a grill. Very high heat, got them nice and black, and then we chopped them up and pounded them with some parsley, some cilantro, some capers, and then some grilled lemon juice and olive oil, and then we're eating it with a skirt steak, maybe. I hope you all have a happy 4th of July weekend. Yay, America, we did it. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, see you later. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Head over to KenjiLopezAlt.com. There you can find links to join my Patreon. There's various tiers with different perks, but that's where you're gonna find all of my printed recipes. Most of them are for free. You'll also get access to special perks like new product releases, early access to things, live streams, AMAs. At KenjiLopezAlt.com, you'll also find my shop where you'll find all of my books. You can get them signed and personalized, shipped anywhere in the world, as well as my products and product collaborations. You'll also find live event listings there. I do live events sometimes, and I'd love to see you come by. All right, see you later.